Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. And today we are going to work out our neck and upper back and in between the shoulder blades, where we carry a lot of stress and a lot of tension and a lot of pain. And so if you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you and I want to thank you. And if you just popped onto my channel and you want to be notified for more, please subscribe. And so let's get on the mat. And now we'll get started from a seated position on the mat. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And from all fours, we're going to go into our child's pose with your toes together and your arms spread out in front of you. Really enjoy that stretch and that warm up all along your spine. And then we will slowly come out of it and get ready for our T-spine opener. You're going to put your left hand behind your neck and you're going to lift your left elbow up to the ceiling, and then you will rotate down, and then you'll come back up and lifting your elbow up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and really feel that in between your shoulder blades, and it is great for building strength. And then we will come back up again, point your elbow up towards the ceiling, and then we will get situated for the other side. Going to lift our right elbow up, and then we will rotate down to the mat. And then we will lift it up again, point it up towards the ceiling, and then rotate down towards the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, and lift up towards the ceiling, and rotate down to the mat. And you'll come back up again, and rotate down to the mat. We will get ready for our next pose, open book rotations. And then we will get situated on the mat with our knees bent and our palms in front of us. And we're going to rotate our left arm to the back wall. Really feeling that stretch in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in and breathe out and come forward again. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then we will do it again. We're going to reach our left arm back to the left wall, and you can turn your head and look in that direction, and you will come forward again. And then we will do it one more time on this side. You're going to reach your arm towards the left, really feeling that stretch in between your shoulder blades, and you will come forward again. And then we will get situated on the mat for our other side. You're going to take your right arm and reach back towards the right wall. And you will come forward again. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you will take your right arm, stretch it, and you can look towards the right, really feeling that stretch in between your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and we will stretch our arm towards the right side again. And just release into that stretch. Now we will get situated on the mat for our cow face stretch. You're going to take a towel or a strap or whatever you have, and you will interlace it behind your back, and then you will hinge forward, really feeling that stretch in your lower back and all up your spine and in your neck. This is a wonderful stretch and a wonderful release. And you will come up again. And you will hinge forward again one more time on this side. And just melt into the stretch, really feeling the release. And you will come up again. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And we'll get situated for the other side. We're going to take our strap and we're going to interlace it behind your back. And you will hinge forward over your knees, really feeling that in your triceps and in your neck and in your lower back. And you'll come up again with a straight spine. And then we will hinge forward again. One more time, really feeling that release throughout your body and enjoying the stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. We will slowly come up out of that pose and get situated on the mat for our next pose, which is the supine spinal twist with your knees bent and both arms spread open. Really feel that twist in your spine and in your lower back. Breathe in and breathe out. And really enjoy the release throughout your whole spine. And then we will come up out of it and get situated on the other side. You're going to lay with your knees bent and your arms wide open, really feeling that twist in your spine and just enjoying the release, and which is wonderful for your sciatica and your hips. And breathe in and breathe out. And then we're going to slowly come up out of that pose and get situated on the mat for our next pose, which is tabletop. Getting on all fours with your arms shoulder width apart and your feet hip width apart. And just hold that pose. And now we will get ready for our next pose, which is camel pose. And we're going to get on the mat with our knees hip width apart and arch back and breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch throughout your whole spine. And then we'll come up out of that. You can modify this pose by using blocks, in which I'm going to do. Get situated on the mat with the blocks behind you and arch your back and look up towards the ceiling, really feeling that stretch throughout your whole spine. Breathe in and breathe out, and then slowly come up out of that. And we'll get situated on the mat for our next pose, which is our bird dog. You're going to lift your right leg and your left arm and really feel that in your core, and this is wonderful for balance. Breathe in and breathe out and just hold that pose, and then we'll slowly come out of it and we'll get situated on the other side. And you're going to lift your left leg and your right arm and really feel that in your core. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to lift our right leg and our left arm. This is just wonderful for your core, for strengthening up your core and helping you with balance. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll do it again on the other side. We're going to lift our right leg and our left arm. and hold that pose. And we'll come out of it. And then we'll lift our left leg and our right arm. Just hold that pose, keeping a straight spine. Breathe in and breathe out and slowly come up out of it. And then just shake everything out and get that circulation in your back and get ready for our next pose. And then we'll get situated on the mat for our next pose, which is the Locust pose. And we're going to get situated on our stomach. And with a straight spine, we're going to interlace our hands behind our back. And then we're going to arch and lift your chest up off the mat and your legs, and really feel that in your core. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll do it again. We're gonna come up and lift up our chest up off the mat and lift our legs and really arch our back and feel that strength in your back and in your lower back. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we will come up out of it. And we'll get situated for our next pose, which is a hip flexor. From all fours, we're going to get into position with our right knee over our right ankle, and then you will hinge forward, really feeling that stretch in your hips. Breathe in and breathe out and just enjoy the stretch. This is wonderful for hip pain and for tight hips. And then we will slowly come out of it and get ready for the other side. You're going to place your knee directly above your ankle and you're going to hinge your hips forward. And just hold that stretch and melt into the stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we'll get situated on the mat for our next pose. We're going to do a wide leg seated side bend. With your right leg extended, we're going to hinge over your right leg. Really feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. And you can flex your toe if you need to. And breathe in and breathe out and just melt into that stretch. And then we'll slowly come up out of it and get situated for the other leg. We're going to stretch out our left leg and lift our arms and twist over and hinge over your left leg. You can flex your toe, breathe in and breathe out, and really enjoy that stretch in between your inner thighs and your hamstring. And then we will slowly come up out of that and get situated into a cobbler's pose with your soles of your feet together. You're going to just enjoy the release in your hips. And then we're going to stretch out both of our legs and lift our hands for a wide leg seated forward bend. And we will hinge forward, just feeling that stretch in between your inner thighs. And only stretch as far as what is comfortable for you. And then you will come up again and straighten your hands, and with a straight spine, you will hinge forward and feel that stretch in between your inner thighs. And breathe in and breathe out. And just hold that pose. And then slowly come up out of that pose, and we'll get ready and situated for our side bends. Sitting in a cross-legged position, we're going to lift our right arm and look under our right armpit, keeping your hips grounded into the mat. Really feeling that stretch all up along your right side. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and come back up again. And then we'll get situated for the other side. You're going to lift your left arm and look under your armpit, really feeling that stretch all up along your left side. Breathe in and breathe out and just enjoy that stretch. Making sure to keep your hips grounded into the mat. And then we will come up and go directly into our seated cat and cow. We're going to round our shoulders to the back wall and arch, and then round and pull your shoulders back and arch and look up at the ceiling, and then really round your shoulders and arch and look up at the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch in between your shoulder blades. This is just wonderful. Just round towards the back wall. Breathe in and breathe out and just move your shoulders around a little bit and release some of that tension. And now we're going to come down to the mat with our feet hip width apart and our palms facing the ceiling. For our final resting pose, Shavasana, take a deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth, and breathing through your diaphragm and relaxing your whole nervous system and just quieting your mind. You can stay in that pose for as long as you need to. If you've completed and stayed to the end of this workout with me, I want to thank you. And I hope that this workout has helped, and it's helped to alleviate some of your neck and your shoulder and your back pain and your hip pain. And I hope you're having a wonderful week and a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, friends.